Stop, 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 stop. Okay, what you're about to learn today is something that I paid. Are you ready for this? $30,000 for this training. I want you to just sit there and hear that because so often we take information so lightly and we think, oh, well, it's just on out there on the internet. It just come easily. No, I paid $30,000 to get a sales page written for Bestseller Overnight several years ago. Of course, it was before AI. Many of you struggle with mastering sales pages, landing pages, squeeze pages. And your question is, what is a sales page? What is a landing page? What is a squeeze page? All of these terms are kind of commingled together. Well, today I'm going to show you what a sales page looks like, what it is, and I'm going to give you two examples from Russell Brunson and Ray Edwards. And from this framework, you should be able to take it and use it and put it in AI and create a sales page in minutes, okay? In minutes. It should not take you long to create a sales page. But I want to tell you what the challenge is. The challenge is you believing and understanding the power of what a sales page can do for your people and what it can do for you. But the key is to believe, understand, and put it out there and serve and support people and help them, and you'll be on your way. Let's get started. Let's get started, okay? Sales page. A sales page is a page, let's call it a landing page. And can you imagine a helicopter wherever it lands? Boom. So a landing page can be on Facebook. It could be anywhere, your website. It's a landing page, right? A sales page is a page that prepares people to come grab something that you want to buy. So let's look at this. Russell Brunson's sales letter and sales page framework typically follows a proven sequence rooted in, listen to this, emotional storytelling, problem agitation solution psychology, and high converting structure. Here's a breakdown of the key components of his sales letter, okay? Now, over to the side, okay? You see over to the side there? Let's go up a little. Let's see if we can make this a little bigger. Little bigger, little bigger. Okay, all right, we up. Oh, okay, yeah. Okay, all right, I don't want to 175 up here. Let's go back a little bit. All right, okay, there we go right here. That'll work right there. Russell starts with a headline. Now, if you're going to use AI to help you write your stuff, always come with a headline. Grab their attention instantly. Format, big promise plus transformation plus specificity. Example, here's an example of a headline. Your story, your brand, your business. Learn how to charge $9.97 an hour, starting with just one book. See, that's a headline. That's a headline. And that's what you want on your sales page, okay? A headline. All right, let's go on. A subhead. What's a subhead, Dr. Fred? Supports the headline with clarity and benefit. Example, protect your ideas, publish your book, profit from your story with the help of a lawyer, coach, and best-selling author. See how I just put that support there? Beautiful right there, okay? And by the way, you see over to the side over here, there are all those parts right over to the side, the hook. All right, let's go down to the next part. The hook story offer, hook story offer. Purpose, introduce your personal story to build trust and to bridge it into the offer. Example, share how you went from broke and frustrated to a high-ticket coach by discovering your worth and packaging your story. See, that's the hook story offer. All of that's going to be on your sales page. So when somebody comes to this page, they got this big promise up there, this big header. Then they got the subhead showing how you're going to do that. And now you're going to hook them. This is what I did. I remember when I had a headache and I was frustrated, and that woman said $9.97 an hour. I said, can somebody charge $9.97? How many times have you heard me tell that story? Okay, it's my hook story offer. That's my hook story offer right there. And sure enough, you know, so you share how you went from broke and frustrated high ticket coaching by discovering your worth and packaging it. Okay, so we got hook story offer. Now here we go with the problem. Remember, every story is to be the solution to somebody's problem. This is going to go on your sales page. All right. Agitate the pain. Call out what your ideal client is struggling with. Tired of speaking for free? Being overlooked? Watching others profit from your ideas? I'm your solution. Come on in here. Come on in here. You see how you're drawing them in to the sales page. You're drawing them into your funnel. This is what a sales page is supposed to do. All right, number 4, look at the solution. Look at this. Look at this. Introduce your offer as the clear tested solution. Example, introducing Write Your Worth, the membership for women of faith ready to publish, profit, and protect their story. You see how you just bring it on in? You got to always have something that you're bringing them into, and those words got to ease them and warm them right on in. Number 5, the 6. What's included? Here's the offer stack. Purpose. Clearly outline every feature, the transformation, and the real value. The feature, how their life's going to be changed, and the real value. And you want to put that right beside each point, okay? The section you built called Inside the 997 Room, especially with the value breakdown and transformational copy, that's going to do it right there. You see what I'm saying? All right, then, hey, what we're going to do? We're going to put some proof. No, ain't never been there, can't tell going there how to get there. You got to have proof, social proof, transformational example. Will you be like Coach Rosie? Will you be like Coach whoever, and I'm just saying Coach Rosie because she done some phenomenal things with the anthology project, okay? Video link or embedded clip, either way, you see what I'm saying? Will you be like her? That's one way to do that. Now, I've had several clients that have been successful in this program, and her name just jumps out here because she's one, but there's several you can see on my page over there. And look over at the left, you see how we're going up and down that chart right there? Headline, subhead, hook story, the problem, the solution, what's included, testimonials, and now pricing breakdown. Now, each one of these parts, by the way, you don't write a sales letter, you assemble a sales letter. You just put the pieces together. Every one of these pieces, you'll put it together for your sales letter, and you can do this. You follow me? You do just put each piece together. Put it together. And once you put it together, then send it over to your graphics person and say, build this out, or you might be the person. Show pricing contrast, value versus cost. Remove the risk. Example, over $3,000 a month in value for just $997 a month or $997 a year. Add your Worthology guarantee. If we can't help you make money, we don't deserve your money. All right? Call to action. Remember that? Give a clear, direct next step. Join monthly. Secure your spot now before it's gone. This is a sales page, ladies and gentlemen. Am I helping you? Are you getting clear? Urgency and scarcity. You got to have it in there. Encourage immediate action. If not, people are going to wait. They're going to wait. And they're going to wait. And they're going to wait. Limited founding member spots available. Once we hit capacity, the doors are closed. The doors are closed. FAQ, frequently asked questions. Address objections, build confidence. You could include this after your CTA space. All of that right there is what you call a sales page. And you put those parts together right there, and you pop that bad boy up on your site, and you put a checkout link there for people to come in and pay, and then you have that link to share and to put out there everywhere, and you have just created a sales page, Russell Brunson style. Okay, that's a Russell Brunson style sales page. All right, would you like to see what a Ray Edwards sales page look like? Let's go and see what Ray Edwards sales page look like. Let's go right here. Correct. Let me hold on just a minute. Hold on. Let me go right over here. Okay, here it is right here. All right, let's go to Ray's sales page. Now, Ray Edwards' sales page and Russell's sales page frameworks are pretty much the same, not a whole lot of different, but Ray put some things in his that's a little bit different than what Russell does in his, okay? So let's bump it up a little bit here. Let's bump it up a little bit here. Ray Edwards' sales page. Okay, here we go. Ray Edwards' proven sales page is known for the PASTA framework. And I'm here to tell you, I've seen this work over and over again. I've used it, and that's part of the work that I've learned how to do in Ray Edwards' program. But when applied to a full sales page, here are the core parts you'll typically see, especially in high converting offers. You got your headline, that's the promise. Okay, you see that right there? How to write a best-selling book, even if you've not written a writer. Subhead, amplify curiosity. Okay, the promise. Start with the promise. And then are the pain, the promise, the people. And then A, amplify, subhead. Support the headline by adding clarity and intrigue. Often emphasizes ease, speed, uniqueness, and emotional payoff. All right, subhead. Okay, you see over here? Then number 3, you come with the pain. Okay, what's the pain? The pain. Name the real issue that the customers are dealing with. Get them to nod. Yeah, that's exactly what I'm going. This draws them into the page and it builds empathy. 4, agitate. See right there? Agitate. Stir the emotion. People buy because they feel like it. They want to. Okay. Amplify the consequences of not solving the problem. Use emotional language, examples, and stories that stir discomfort and urgency. Edwards often called this pressing the bruise. Pressing the bruise. I like that. The solution, your offer. You are the solution. You see over here, number 5, the solution. Present your product. That's why I created the 997 room. That's why I created Bestseller Overnight. That's why I created Write Your Worth. I could go on and on. Okay. That's why you created whatever you created. Introduce it with credibility, authority, and simplicity. Begin with transformation, not the features. All right. Very important. All right. The transformation is how your life is going to be changed. The features is what you're going to get. You're going to get 9 hours of this. You're going to get 4 weeks of this. You're going to get 2 modules of this. People don't care about all that. They want to know what's going to happen over here. How is my life going to be changed? I'm going to take you from broke to paid. I'm going to take you from being played to being paid. I'm going to take you from speaking for free to speaking for a fee. That's all they hear is fee. Come on now. I'm going to help you. The solution, you got to focus on the transformation. All right. Then testimonials. Get testimonials. Get testimonials. Get testimonials. All right. Then you do the stack. Why you got to do the stack? You want to show value and you want to show price today and you want to show one pay. You want to show those prices. If you don't show them, you ain't going to sell nothing. You will struggle. You got to show people what they're getting. Okay. Okay. You got to show, build a total value, then offer a discount. And I don't like that word, or justified price. Okay. Here's what you get today. Bonus. That's when you're doing the stack. It's good to have a stack on your sales page. Then you got bonuses. Okay. Bonuses is what make people move. It's got to be irresistible. Fast action bonus, limited bonus, today only bonus, act now bonus. You got to know how to use bonuses. That's a whole teaching right there. Right there. And then you got to create a guarantee. This is Ray. Guarantee. It includes a risk reversal promise, money back guarantee, trial period, or satisfaction promise. Build trust and lower resistance. That's the way you get people to move forward on an offer. Okay. And that's the way people move. Okay. That's just what I can say. Call to action. This is now they're gonna get a call to action. All these parts are supposed to be on your sales page. And you put these parts on the sales page and you put your name, your brand, your personality into it, and you lay it out there, and then you can take people and walk them through it and do this over and over again. And you're going to be on your way to getting paid and not played like a champ. Okay. Frequently asked questions, FAQs. Just come on and ask the questions and put them in there. Put that down at the end of your page. And closing argument, recap, pain, payoff, the path. End with an empowering invitation to act. This is your opportunity to change your life like never before. And I'm only going to be working with 3 people. And the first 3 to apply, qualify, and enroll will get those slots. And then after, if you don't sign up now, then after I leave here, I will be sending this offer out to my email list, and everybody on my list will have an opportunity to be one of those 3. And whoever are the first 3 to sign up, pay, and enroll and qualify, I'm taking them. I'll never offer this offer again. You see how all of that is language? That's scarcity, urgency. That's all part of the closing argument. And that's how you create a sales page. Those are the components of a sales page. And I challenge you to go ahead and put yours together, because you can do this. Yes, you can. Yes, you can. I'm Dr. Fred Jones. This has been Sales page training. What is a sales page? How does it work? What are the parts of a sales page? That's what this is, the parts of a sales page. This is so powerful and so good. You need to know this kind of stuff so that when you're creating your products, programs, and services, you always got to have a sales page, because some of us are visual. Some people are visual. Okay? The most expensive thing you'll ever pay is attention to the wrong people. Was this valuable? Comment in the comments below. Sound off. Let me know what stood out for you. What stood out to you? What was it that was like, whoa, that's so good?